Have you ever picked up a book, gotten lost in its pages, and suddenly realized hours have flown by? There's something magical about reading, isn't there? It's not just a way to pass the time, it's a journey, an escape, and, as it turns out, a powerful tool for keeping your brain healthy, especially as we age. If you're over 70, you might be wondering how to stay sharp and focused in your golden years. Well, here's some good news. Reading can be one of the simplest and most enjoyable ways to protect your brain and keep your mind active. In this video, we're going to talk about why reading after 70 is so important for your brain health and share 4 practical tips to help you make reading a daily habit. Whether you're a lifelong bookworm or someone who hasn't picked up a book in years, these tips will help you rediscover the joy of reading and reap its incredible benefits. So, let's dive in and start with the first tip. The first tip is choose books that genuinely interest you. One of the biggest reasons people stop reading is that they feel like they should read certain books, classics, self-help, or whatever's on the bestseller list. But here's the thing, reading should be enjoyable, not a chore. If you're not interested in the book, you're not going to stick with it. So, give yourself permission to read whatever excites you. Love mysteries? Dive into a thrilling whodunit. Prefer history? Pick up a biography or a book about your favorite time period. Even if it's a genre you've never tried before, like science fiction or romance, give it a shot. The goal is to find something that makes you eager to turn the page. If you're not sure where to start, try visiting your local library or bookstore. Librarians and booksellers are often happy to recommend books based on your interests. You can also ask friends or family for suggestions, or check out online book clubs and forums for ideas. And don't forget about audiobooks. They're a fantastic option if you prefer listening over reading or if you have trouble with small print. The key is to make reading something you look forward to, not something you feel obligated to do. Now, let's move on to the second tip. Set aside dedicated reading time. Life can get busy, even after 70, and it's easy to let reading fall by the wayside. That's why it's important to carve out a specific time each day for reading. It doesn't have to be a long stretch, even 15 or 20 minutes can make a difference. The key is consistency. Maybe you read with your morning coffee, during your afternoon break, or right before bed. Whatever time works best for you, make it a regular part of your routine. To make this easier, try creating a cozy reading nook in your home. Find a comfortable chair, add a soft blanket, and make sure you have good lighting. This will help signal to your brain that it's time to relax and focus on your book. And if you find yourself getting distracted, try putting your phone on silent or in another room. The more you can immerse yourself in your reading, the more you'll enjoy it, and the more your brain will benefit. By now, you've got 2 great tips to get started: choosing books that interest you and setting aside dedicated reading time. These are the foundation of building a daily reading habit. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into 2 more tips that focus on making reading a social activity and using technology to enhance your experience. So, grab a book, find your favorite spot, and I'll meet you back here in just a moment. You're doing great, let's keep going. Welcome back. We've already covered 2 important tips for making reading a daily habit: choosing books that genuinely interest you and setting aside dedicated reading time. Now, let's build on that foundation with 2 more tips that focus on making reading a social activity and using technology to enhance your experience. These strategies will not only make reading more enjoyable but also help you stay motivated and engaged. Let's start with the third tip: join a book club or reading group. Reading doesn't have to be a solitary activity. In fact, it can be a wonderful way to connect with others. Book clubs are a fantastic way to share your thoughts, hear different perspectives, and discover new books you might not have picked up on your own. Plus, they give you a reason to keep reading regularly, as you'll want to be prepared for your next meeting. If you're not sure where to find a book club, start by checking with your local library or community center. Many libraries host book clubs for seniors, and they often choose books that are thought-provoking and engaging. You can also look for online book clubs or forums if you prefer connecting with others virtually. Websites like Goodreads have active communities where you can discuss books, join reading challenges, and get recommendations. And if you can't find a group that suits you, why not start your own? Invite a few friends or neighbors to join you for a monthly book discussion. It's a great way to combine socializing with your love of reading. Now, let's move on to the fourth tip: use technology to enhance your reading experience. If you're someone who hasn't picked up a book in a while, you might be surprised at how much technology has changed the way we read. E-readers, like Kindles or Nooks, are a game changer for many people, especially seniors. They allow you to adjust the font size, which can be a huge help if you have trouble with small print. You can also carry hundreds of books in one lightweight device, making it easy to read wherever you go. Audiobooks are another fantastic option. They're perfect for multitasking. You can listen while you're cooking, gardening, or even taking a walk. Apps like Audible, Libby, and Scribd offer a wide range of audiobooks, and many libraries now offer free audiobook downloads through apps like Overdrive or Hoopla. If you're new to audiobooks, start with a book read by a narrator whose voice you enjoy. Some audiobooks even feature full casts or sound effects, which can make the experience even more immersive. Technology can also help you discover new books and keep track of your reading. Apps like Goodreads let you create a virtual bookshelf, track your progress, and set reading goals. You can also get personalized recommendations based on books you've enjoyed in the past. And if you're someone who loves a good deal, many ebook platforms offer daily or weekly discounts on popular titles, so you can build your digital library without breaking the bank. By now, you've got 4 great tips to help you make reading a daily habit: choosing books that interest you, setting aside dedicated reading time, joining a book club, and using technology to enhance your experience. These strategies will not only make reading more enjoyable, but also help you stay consistent and motivated. In the next part of this video, we'll wrap things up with a few final thoughts on why reading is so important for your brain health and how to keep the habit going strong. So, grab your book or e-reader, and I'll see you back here in just a bit. You're doing fantastic. Let's keep moving forward. Welcome back. We've covered 4 practical tips to help you make reading a daily habit: choosing books that interest you, setting aside dedicated reading time, joining a book club, and using technology to enhance your experience. Now, let's wrap things up by talking about why reading is so important for your brain health and how to keep this habit going strong for years to come. First, let's revisit why reading after 70 is such a powerful tool for protecting your brain. Research shows that reading regularly can improve memory, focus, and cognitive function. When you read, you're not just absorbing information, you're also exercising your brain. You're building new neural connections, improving your vocabulary, and even enhancing your ability to empathize with others. Reading has also been linked to a reduced risk of cognitive decline and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. In short, it's like a workout for your brain, and the best part is that it's enjoyable and relaxing. But the benefits of reading go beyond just brain health. It's also a wonderful way to reduce stress, improve sleep, and even boost your mood. When you lose yourself in a good book, you're giving your mind a break from everyday worries and distractions. It's a form of self-care that's both simple and deeply rewarding. And let's not forget the joy of discovering new stories, ideas, and perspectives. Reading opens up a world of possibilities, no matter your age. Now, let's talk about how to keep your reading habit going strong. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to set small, achievable goals. For example, you might aim to read for 20 minutes a day or finish 1 book a month. You can track your progress using a journal, an app like Goodreads, or even a simple checklist. Celebrating these small victories can give you a sense of accomplishment and keep you excited about reading. Another tip is to mix things up. If you find yourself getting bored or stuck in a reading rut, try switching genres or formats. If you usually read fiction, pick up a nonfiction book about a topic that interests you. If you've been reading print books, give audiobooks or ebooks a try. Variety can keep your reading experience fresh and exciting. And don't forget to share your love of reading with others. Talk to friends or family about the books you're enjoying, or recommend a favorite title to someone who might appreciate it. Sharing your thoughts and hearing others' perspectives can deepen your connection to the books you read and make the experience even more meaningful. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to recap the 4 tips we've covered in this video. First, choose books that genuinely interest you to make reading enjoyable. Second, set aside dedicated reading time to build consistency. Third, join a book club or reading group to make reading a social activity. And fourth, use technology to enhance your reading experience and discover new books. These strategies will help you make reading a daily habit that supports your brain health and enriches your life. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What books are you excited to read? Do you have any tips for making reading a daily habit? Let's keep the conversation going and support each other in this journey. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips and advice on living your best life at any age. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, reading isn't just a pastime, it's a powerful way to keep your brain sharp, reduce stress, and stay connected to the world around you. Here's to many more hours of joyful reading and a healthier, happier you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.